available within your in-game mailbox.
However, you gotta make sure that the Facebook account that you're currently watching on is also linked to your in-game account.
Yeah, makes sense. So enjoy the rewards and of course, enjoy the stream.
See you later. Oh, and one more thing. If you're currently watching on a mobile device and you don't see the notifications, you might want to try switching over to a PC.
All right, I think we can remember that.
That's right. See ya.
Enjoy. Oh, sorry.
Hey,
We didn't see you there. I'm CM Cage.
and I'm CM York, and we just wanted to give you a friendly reminder before we start our live stream.
That's right. During the live stream, we will actually be dropping in-stream rewards for you all to claim.
That's right. All you have to do is keep an eye out for the notification pop-up, like so, then click Claim Now.
That's right. After claiming the rewards, they will be instantly available within your in-game mailbox.
However, you gotta make sure that the Facebook account that you're currently watching on is also linked to your in-game account.
Yeah, makes sense. So enjoy the rewards and of course, enjoy the stream.
See you later. Oh, and one more thing. If you're currently watching on a mobile device and you don't see the notifications, you might want to try switching over to a PC.
All right, I think we can remember that.
That's right. See ya.
Enjoy. Oh, sorry.
Hey,
We didn't see you there. I'm CM Cage.
and I'm CM York, and we just wanted to give you a friendly reminder before we start our live stream.
That's right. During the live stream, we will actually be dropping in-stream rewards for you all to claim.
That's right. All you have to do is keep an eye out for the notification pop-up, like so, then click Claim Now.
That's right. After claiming the rewards, they will be instantly available within your in-game mailbox.
However, you gotta make sure that the Facebook account that you're currently watching on is also linked to your in-game account.
Yeah, makes sense. So enjoy the rewards and of course, enjoy the stream.
See you later. Oh, and one more thing. If you're currently watching on a mobile device and you don't see the notifications, you might want to try switching over to a PC.
All right, I think we can remember that.
That's right. See ya.
Enjoy. Oh, sorry.
Hey,
We didn't see you there. I'm CM Cage.
and I'm CM York, and we just wanted to give you a friendly reminder before we start our live stream.
That's right. During the live stream, we will actually be dropping in-stream rewards for you all to claim.
That's right. All you have to do is keep an eye out for the notification pop-up, like so, then click Claim Now.
That's right. After claiming the rewards, they will be instantly available within your in-game mailbox.
However, you gotta make sure that the Facebook account that you're currently watching on is also linked to your in-game account.
Yeah, makes sense. So enjoy the rewards and of course, enjoy the stream.
See you later. Oh, and one more thing. If you're currently watching on a mobile device and you don't see the notifications, you might want to try switching over to a PC.
All right, I think we can remember that.
That's right. See ya.
Enjoy. Oh, sorry.
Hey,
We didn't see you there. I'm CM Cage.
and I'm CM York, and we just wanted to give you a friendly reminder before we start our live stream.
That's right. During the live stream, we will actually be dropping in-stream rewards for you all to claim.
That's right. All you have to do is keep an eye out for the notification pop-up, like so, then click Claim Now.
That's right. After claiming the rewards, they will be instantly available within your in-game mailbox.
However, you gotta make sure that the Facebook account that you're currently watching on is also linked to your in-game account.
Yeah, makes sense. So enjoy the rewards and of course, enjoy the stream.
See you later. Oh, and one more thing. If you're currently watching on a mobile device and you don't see the notifications, you might want to try switching over to a PC.
All right, I think we can remember that.
That's right. See ya.
Enjoy. Oh, sorry.
Hey,
We didn't see you there. I'm CM Cage.
and I'm CM York, and we just wanted to give you a friendly reminder before we start our live stream.
That's right. During the live stream, we will actually be dropping in-stream rewards for you all to claim.
That's right. All you have to do is keep an eye out for the notification pop-up, like so, then click Claim Now.
That's right. After claiming the rewards, they will be instantly available within your in-game mailbox.
However, you gotta make sure that the Facebook account that you're currently watching on is also linked to your in-game account.
Yeah, makes sense. So enjoy the rewards and of course, enjoy the stream.
See you later. Oh, and one more thing. If you're currently watching on a mobile device and you don't see the notifications, you might want to try switching over to a PC.
All right, I think we can remember that.
That's right. See ya.
Enjoy. Oh, sorry.
Hey,
We didn't see you there. I'm CM Cage.
and I'm CM York, and we just wanted to give you a friendly reminder before we start our live stream.
That's right. During the live stream, we will actually be dropping in-stream rewards for you all to claim.
That's right. All you have to do is keep an eye out for the notification pop-up, like so, then click Claim Now.
That's right. After claiming the rewards, they will be instantly available within your in-game mailbox.
However, you gotta make sure that the Facebook account that you're currently watching on is also linked to your in-game account.
Yeah, makes sense. So enjoy the rewards, and of course, enjoy the stream.
See you later. Oh, and one more thing. If you're currently watching on a mobile device and you don't see the notifications, you might want to try switching over to a PC.
All right. I think we can remember that.
That's right. See ya.
Enjoy. Oh, sorry.
Hey,
We didn't see you there. I'm CM Cage.
and I'm CM York, and we just...
Hello everyone and welcome to the Marvel Future Fight version 590 stream. My name is Kim and I am happy to bring you this with, it's based mainly on the House of X storyline from Marvel Comics. And it's very interesting. We're going to try to get through it bit by bit. It's a little complicated, but it's primarily focused on mutants. X-Men, Brotherhood of Mutants, doesn't matter, because they're all together now fighting for mutant kind. Not necessarily the way that you may have seen before. Also, everyone, if there are audio issues, we are taking care of them, but we are happy to see your comments as well. So, in this update, we will have new characters, including Mr. Sinister, Mystique, and oh yes, Professor X. Also, we have uniforms for Nimrod, Magneto, Wolverine, and Marvel Girl, and there's a new game mode that we're excited to show you as well. And something else that's cool that's going on in Stream Rewards. All you have to do is watch this stream on Facebook Live with your Facebook account that is already connected to your Marvel Future Fight game. This is how we know who is watching and where to send the rewards. When you see the reward pop up on the screen, click it to claim it before it is too late, and you will be able to find them in-game by going into your settings. All right, everyone, let's take a look at what we can expect. And we're back.
Hi.
Hi, Cage.
How's it
Cage is
going?
here, our old friend.
Hello, agents.
You seem to be growing a mustache.
Yes, unlike Hydra Cage, my mustache is not as sophisticated. But what's currently going on as far as the Hydra Cage, we actually aligned. We here in Net Marble tried to align with the mutants of Krakoa to try to track him down. However, we did lose him. He's still out there. He's around. He may make an appearance. He may be back. We don't know when. We don't know where. But keep an eye out for him. If you do see him anywhere along social media, we ask that you,
Report him to the authorities immediately.
because he's a danger. But keep in mind, we're on the case. So if you see him,
And a jerk.
yes. So keep an eye out for him. And we're keep an eye out.
So this is good Cage. This is Cage Prime.
Yes.
Great, great. Don't want to
The
be
original
confused
Cage.
again.
The OG Cage.
Yes, in his original uniform.
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to show us the new characters that are coming soon, but you have a build. This is the pre-launch build, so this is a version that may be different from
That's
what
right.
ends up being the final version. But let's take a look.
Yes.
I want to see this.
Right. So, of course, we know you guys are here for one thing, and that's to see mutants. So let's go ahead and hop right to it. Tech Girl, let's go ahead and take us straight to the mutants. So as you can see here, we have 3 new mutants to finally be added to the Marvel Future Fight roster. Also the
One second.
Krakoan Sure Thing.
1 second.
Sorry guys, we're currently having tech issues. We're currently having that worked on.
Don't panic.
Oh, that's interesting. Could they not see us?
I don't know what they can see. I'm not a mutant. But I do want to point out that we are sitting in front of a Krakoa portal.
You can see
So
us, we're
in
waving
this
high right now.
update, this is focused on House of X, which is about mutants fighting for mutant kind and mutant sovereignty on the island of Krakoa. It is a living mutant island, and humans can't go through the portal because we are simply just not evolved enough.
It's quite a shame.
So we'll
I
stay
wish I was
with it.
mutant, but I'm not.
Yeah, you
Hydra
know,
Cage might be, but we don't- I don't
you're
know.
born with it.
Oh, well, that's-
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe he's growing a mustache.
that would definitely explain why he has a better mustache than I do. Okay, so like I said, we're going to go ahead and go straight to the mutants. So as you can see, we have 3 fan favorite mutants. These mutants have been highly requested, and we're glad to finally put them on the team. So we're going to go ahead and start with another favorite, which is Mr. Sinister.
All
so,
right.
Mr. Sinister, you can see him in his fabulous outfit. Mr. Sinister, aka Nathaniel Essex. For those of you out there who don't know who he is a villain, most notably known as a villain to mutants. He is a biologist. He set on perfecting the evolution of mankind.
Yes.
He's also known for setting up quite a bit of devious experiments, both humans and mankind alike.
Cage, I don't agree with them.
You don't agree with him?
No.
No, it's quite a shame.
I love science, but this guy has gone too far and
No.
for his own nefarious purposes.
He has. But after a fateful encounter with Sabanur, aka Apocalypse, he was given newfound mutant powers, which made him more of a threat to both mutant and mankind alike. So this guy's a threat to basically everybody.
Cool.
So you can see, just take a brief look at how cool look he is. We'll see more of his powers. You can see his tassels, his
That's
awesome
quite the
cape.
outfit.
Right. So that's how
I'd
he
like
looks
to see a
close up.
cosplayer pull it off.
I've seen actually quite a few actually pull it off. It's actually pretty
Okay,
interesting.
cool.
But we all know what players want to see. They want to see his skills in action. So we're going to go ahead and actually activate his skills in the skill preview.
Okay.
So you can see
Whoa.
Sinister has made just his sinister appearance just now. Take a look. I'm going to start off with his basic attack, where he just runs up, punches you in the face, as somebody with a sinister agendas usually do.
Fun fact, we are both left-handed, aka Sinister.
You're left-handed?
Yeah.
So am I.
Yeah, I know. We've had this discussion.
We have? Oh, that's interesting. So let's go ahead and open up with his first skill. As you can see, the first skill on the list is the Sinister Greeting. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So if you notice there's he
Nice to meet
made a
you.
little friend there. You can see he actually summoned an illusion.
He's still
once more.
going. He's still going.
Yep. So the summon illusion contains at least 50% of your user's actual stats. Next skill is the Helix Beam.
Okay.
So see if you know something about that Helix Beam. So he actually chooses a target, and as you can see, that target turns into a duplicate. So what happens is, so you have that.
It's mutant DNA.
Mm-hmm. Next is the third skill, which is the Genetic Showcase. He summons up in the air. Take a look at that attack one more time. Floats in the air, does an energy attack. And as you can see, real closely, it looks also looks like a helix type of DNA strand attacking enemies. He loves this dude. Loves
He
DNA.
loves it.
Loves his experiments.
It's all about DNA.
Mm-hmm. This actually does also mind damage. Also, a lot of his attacks are mind damage type of attack.
Mm-hmm.
So this attack serves as a buff. Also, the more summons you currently have on the field, actually more HP you actually gain as well. Super cool. Next is the fourth skill. Yeah, look at that bloom, that blast. This is referred to as gene therapy. So when you think of gene therapy,
That's not it.
That's not
what my healthcare provider said I would be doing.
No. If you notice that attack, which I just noticed as well, it actually drags in or binds enemies in, groups them together, and then blasts them with a good blast of mind damage.
That's not what I signed up for.
No, it's not what many people signed up for. Well, generally when Mr. Sinister is involved, not a lot of people volunteer, so he kind of drafts you into his bidding. So that attack's going to go on for a while. We're currently at 800, and that attack's going to keep going.
Well, I mean, these numbers could change.
That is true. A lot of people, this is the test build. Keep in mind. So some of the stat
estimate.
numbers may be different. Next is his fifth and final skill, which is the Sinister Clone. So you can see he summons another clone in. Enemies are brought together, and there you go. This attack will actually decrease your enemy's defense, while also, again, dealing mind damage. And of course, thanks to the devs, we were actually given very helpful tips for skill rotations. So we're going to go ahead and test it out, starting with the Helix Beam for his second skill, followed by the Sinister Greeting, followed by the Genetic Showcase, Sinister Clone, and then finally Gene Therapy.
This doesn't seem like science.
Now, well, to each their own. But the developers actually gave us another special note regarding Mr. Sinister. They said that actually if you add Weapon Hex to an additional member on his team, you'll get more summons will actually be created. So when you use the first skill, when you use the Sinister Greeting, I guess an additional clone will actually be added to the field. And of course, the more clones that are on the field, the more damage you will actually be doing. And that is Mr. Sinister.
Awesome. Now I want to remind people, I've seen some comments pop up asking about in-stream rewards. To have it, you must be watching on Facebook. All right, everyone, let's get back to it.
So we were just given new information, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and share that.
Okay. The camera? No, let's just get back to the
Okay,
game.
so I apologize about that. But we're dealing with tech issues.
There are a few
we
tech
apologize for the
issues,
inconveniences.
but you
we're
know
working
what?
on it.
We can still communicate it well.
That's right. So
And I don't want to miss out on Mystique.
of course. So let's
I
go
don't want
back.
to stop this.
Let's go back straight to the mutants. So, Kim, what can you tell us about Mystique?
Mystique is awesome. End of sentence. Mystique is known as Raven Darkholm.
That's right.
And there aren't a lot of official files on her because she is an expert shapeshifter. She can change her face, her voice, her height, everything about her. And she's also great at espionage. She has infiltrated many governments. She has been part of several teams, including the X-Men, including the Brotherhood of Mutants, even the Avengers at one time.
So you can't
She's
really
all
trust
over
her
the
at all,
place.
then.
Mystique does what Mystique wants, right? So Mystique has her own agenda, and she loves the people she loves. She's very loyal, but she's mostly loyal to Mystique. I like her. I like her style. Let's see what she can do.
Sure. So we're going to go ahead and look in the preview skills. So again, this has also been a fan favorite amongst the community. We've seen so many requests for Mystique, and we're so happy and proud to have actually added her to the roster. So we're sure many of you are happy, and we're happy that you're happy. So the developers are also particularly fond of making Mystique because of course, as you mentioned, she is a shape-shifting mutant, and that of course means how you're going to implement her shape-shifting abilities in the game.
Those are going to be her in-game
That's right.
abilities.
So we're going to text it out. So basic attack, as you can see, she just comes in. So by the way, she is a speed villain. So she's going in just as basic attacks. Nice. So we're going to open up with her first skill. First skill is the silencer shot. You can see some of her espionage skills in action where she jumps in the air,
Jumps up.
fires
Almost in
fires her pistol, does
slow
some bleed
motion?
damage there.
Or maybe that's just the way we're perceiving her.
Yep. Next is the Wrathful Windmill, which is my personal favorite. The reason being is because she just, she's a breakdancing professional. As you can see
No,
there.
that's not part of her official Marvel history.
That's not. Oh, okay.
Absolutely not.
That's just what I call it.
Do I think she's capable? Yes. Is it breakdancing? No.
Yes. Well, this is a breakdance of death essentially. As you can see, she goes goes on the floor and then hits enemies several times in the face using her feet.
Yes.
Yes, next to the third skill. So here's something interesting about her third skill. This skill is referred to as mimicry. So developers, this is a personal favorite skill of theirs that they had fun creating. So I'm going to go ahead and activate this skill, and you notice she doesn't really do anything. She just kind of stands there and just waves her fingers. Take a look at that one more time.
Right.
So what happens when I actually turn on the AI? So they're going to go to the hidden blast. I'm going to try mimicry again. And what happens? She actually turns into the enemy. So when she turns into the enemy, her enemy actually will be confused. And that leads to them to come towards you, and then she opens up with grenades. So let's go ahead and check it one more time. She's shot. Enemies are lured in because of confusion.
I see.
And if you notice, like little blocks like C4 or explosives are put around them, which causes some burn damage.
Oh, cool. That would be confusing.
Yep, I would be confused
That is
too.
apt.
Imagine you slap somebody and all of a sudden they just turn straight into you.
Well,
that'd be very
something's
disorienting.
wrong.
Yeah, yeah, something certainly is wrong. So let's take a look.
I have to go to the hospital now.
So we're going to take a look at her fourth skill. The fourth skill is referred to as the perfect copy. Why is it the perfect copy? Let's find out.
She's not a copy of them. Well,
That actually pretty, yeah, I did like that attack. Let's take a look at that attack one more time.
Is that
You
Angel?
see she
It's
She opens
Angel.
up, turning into Angel, turns into Wolverine, does some slashing, and then reverts back to her original form.
And she's like,
her beautiful
psych,
original form.
it's me.
That's right. Next is her fifth skill. The fifth skill is referred to as the familiar slash. Take a look at that attack. So you can see she actually turns into Psylocke and then does some bleed damage. Take a look at the attack one more time.
I like Psylocke.
That's nice. So what's interesting about Mystique also is that she might not have been given a TP, but she was given an awakening skill. So again, for those of you who don't know how awakening skills work, awakening skills require you to acquire awakening crystals, and those crystals can be acquired through the world boss. So let's go and take a look at her sixth skill for those of you that actually achieve it.
Whoa. Hey! Is that
That's right, there's some special guests in
her
this attack.
old Sunny Boy? Okay, so we see Nightcrawler,
Ooh, that's a lot
Magneto,
of-
making a
that's
sphere,
a lot of damage.
putting that sphere into a cube.
Take a look at that attack one more time. As you mentioned, yeah, she actually takes Nightcrawler, helps drag her across the field, doing some knife damage. Throws her up in the air, and you see Magneto making a special guest appearance.
Neat.
And then end with having a whole bunch of, like, basically a junkyard just landing on top of you.
It's good to have friends.
So, and that does it for Mystique.
All right.
So next is the mutant we know everyone has been waiting for. We're certainly glad he's on our roster. And now with that said and done, let's take a look at the most requested character, which is Professor
Yeah.
Xavier. Do you have anything you want to share about Charles
Yeah,
Xavier?
I think
why is he
everyone
standing?
might be asking, why does he look like this? Because he does have a classic look, right? But this is how Professor X looks in the House of X. So, as I said, it's a very different world. Charles Xavier and Magneto are working together. They agree on things. So, it's kind of complicated, but to wrap it up in short, Professor X is leading the mutants, and they have gained the ability to awaken the dead mutants in particular, all right? So he can create or restore their bodies and then put their memories back restored. And, if you can do this, you can do it to yourself too, which is what Professor X did, hence why he looks like this and is able to walk. On his head it's a helmet, and it is connected to Cerebro. So it's like he has a connection to Cerebro at all times. It is not Cerebro. It is connected to Cerebro. Also, everyone, I want to give you an update. I've been seeing a lot of comments about the rewards, right? They work now. So go on Facebook, and if you are already on Facebook, refresh your page to receive the rewards. All right? There are 4 items in total. So please be sure to do that in order to get them. Please stay tuned for all 4 rewards. There was an issue. I'm not exactly sure what it was, but it should be fine now. So please refresh your page if you're watching on Facebook. And if you weren't watching on Facebook before, watch on Facebook with your account that is connected to Marvel Future Fight. All right, everyone? Let's take a look at Professor X.
Yeah, thank you again, folks, for sticking around. We understand many of you guys like the rewards, but we're just happy, glad we got it all up and running for you guys. That said, we're going to go ahead and jump straight into Professor X. We know why you guys are all here. Let's go ahead and take a look.
So this is the restored Professor X. And he has a new outlook on life, and that is he had to abandon his old ideals of harmony with the humans. He has to work in this way in order to get mutant kind the rights and sovereignty they seek.
Awesome. Now we're going to see that in action, in-game, in Marvel Future Fight. So we're going to take a look at his basic attack. You can see he just uses his basic, you can see he's using his mind.
Well, it's like he's hitting a button almost. Because with the helmet, but no.
If I stand up closer, look at, more people are
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
I like the way those look. They look almost like brain synapses.
Yeah. So next up, we're taking a look at his first skill. The first skill on the list, as you can see, is actually the mental shock. So as you can see, when he uses his first ability, it just goes from like a ping pong basically back and forth from one enemy to the other. One more time. This attack does mind damage, while also decreasing the enemy's mind resistance.
Look at those details.
So it's a good, definitely, if you want someone to be more weaker to mind resistance, open up with this attack.
Nice.
Next skill is the X Blast. Why is it called X Blast? Because I don't.
Explain it, Kate. Tell us why.
Okay, granted, I actually didn't see the X in that one, so I don't know why I opened up with that.
You can see the X's.
You can see the X's?
Yeah, look, they're smaller X's.
Oh, no, you're actually right. There you go. Yeah, so X Blast, you can see here, actually decrease your enemy's speed in addition to their mind resistance. That one more time. I prefer the attack. I like the X now that I actually see them.
It's very floaty.
Yep. Next is the third skill. We have the Brainwave Warp. So you can see he grinds all the enemies in, and there we go.
That looks like synapses. Many of them
Basically,
firing at all the same time instead of just one or two.
But as a weapon, it's weaponized synapses, which is cool.
You can use your thoughts as a weapon.
Take a look at that
if you're a
attack one more
telepath.
time. Pretty neat. Fourth skill up, next up on the list is the Phantom Flash. This is an attack, if I recall, which was one of your personal favorites.
Yeah, because it's the personification of anxiety. Look at those faces. Oh no! And then it has kind of a lasting effect afterwards. There we go again. It's just that's what I feel sometimes.
It's a personification of your stress.
Yes, it's like, oh no, I forgot so many things.
Well, guess what? Now that personification is brought to life with this attack, because now it can actually do damage to your enemies.
I don't want to damage anyone. I just want things to be good.
This attack will again actually remove active buffs, also decreasing the enemy's mind resistance. So again, basically he's the best mind damaging user in the game. Now his fifth skill is the Mind Over Matter skill. So I like where this goes. This skill can actually use manual control to move about the field and do damage. And you can see it actually silences enemies in addition to causing them to be inflicted with fear.
Nice. It would be scary.
So move around again. Ooh, cool, awesome. So we do again. So as for many players, we did release a teaser regarding Professor X, and if you paid very close attention, while I'm going through social media, we found that many people did find it, but he is actually T3. There was a T3 hidden message within that teaser at the start of when the Krakoa portal opens and reveals Professor X. It's written in the Krakoan alphabet, and within that alphabet, it is written that it says T3. So with that said, that has to mean he has a T3 ability. So shall we see it?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and take a look.
What
We're
a
actually gonna
question.
gather the enemies.
What a
closer in.
ridiculous question. Of course we're going to see it.
They're all just gonna stick in that group. I'm gonna reset it one more time just to make sure we got the setting right.
Okay.
Okay, there. So all the
right.
victims are all lined up. They're ready for
They're set up like
ready for a
bowling
blast.
pins.
And let's take a look. This attack is referred to as the Cerebro Scan. Why is it called Cerebro Scan? You tell me.
It's Cerebro!
You can see that's right. He uses the Cerebro attack to actually.
Well,
get
this
insight on his
isn't
enemies.
exactly how Cerebro works. It looks like he's scanning the planet for mutants, but also attacking people near him in this space.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna warm up that attack one more time. We're actually gonna use that and implement the developer's skill rotations for Xavier.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and just open up. So the important thing about that Cerebro Scan is currently the current stats are meant to increase, it actually ignores your enemy's dodge rate, in addition to actually penetrating the defense while increasing your own attack. So I'm almost there. What I'm gonna actually do, I'm actually gonna use that as a buff.
Whoa.
So that when
That would be terrifying.
we're almost there, folks. 91%. Let's count it down. 93%, 94%, and we're all good to go.
Okay.
All right. So now we're all grouped together.
Eyes open.
That's right. We're gonna
Anxiety
go ahead and open up.
gone.
So open it up. We're gonna go ahead and start with the Cerebro Scan.
All right.
And while this attack is going, we can go ahead and use the recommended skill rotations, starting with the X Blast,
Scanning the planet.
followed by the Phantom Flash, followed by the
Whoa.
Brainwave Warp,
There's the anxiety.
and then end it with
There's
the
the
Mind
brain.
Over Matter. So the amount
There's
of
the
mind
scary
damage
move.
being done is actually quite essential and very
Ah.
efficient. So that's a good their skill recommendation.
That
Skill
may
recommendations.
qualify
So for
as
those,
mind torture.
yes, that would definitely qualify as mind torture.
But go ahead, please. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so for those of you who didn't catch this recommended skill rotation by the developers, they recommend opening it with the X Blast, which is skill 2, followed by the Phantom Flash, Brainwave Warp, and then finally concluding with Mind Over Matter.
Very
And
good.
those are the new characters in addition to Professor X's T3 abilities. But of course, we do have more on the way. What else do we have, Kim?
Uniforms.
That's right.
We have some cool uniforms. They don't match each other,
No,
but they are good.
Mhm. And
This
these
is
are-
3 of them.
That's right, and all of these are tied, of course, to the House of X update. So we're going to go ahead and open up with Magneto in his white-cladded glory.
So this is how he's dressed in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 1 moment, please.
Right, he's now officially on the field. So with this attack, he actually currently has 4 new skills. Tekro can go ahead and bring up us the current skills for Magneto.
Well, there are some issues, but
all right, sure. We're gonna go ahead
I'll
and jump.
tell you.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and jump straight into it. So he has 4 new skills, starting with his second skill. Actually, the second skill.
There it is.
There it is. We're now everyone
So
can
all
see.
the red words, those are the new skills, everyone.
That's right. So we're gonna go ahead and start with. So the first skill, which is gravity control. Again, nothing necessarily new with this skill. So the next skill, however, the next few skills are the newly added skills with this uniform, starting with the Mystic Field Emission. So he actually binds enemies together with the metal and does energy damage.
Oh, wow.
Try that skill one more time.
I thought that was it.
Again, this skill actually causes paralysis. Third skill up on the list is the Metal Crusher. So here actually summons several pillars.
Okay,
Up.
guys. I'm sorry to interrupt you again.
Sure, go ahead. Though. Yeah.
I do have an update about the in-stream rewards. They're dropping randomly, so you're going to need to refresh and keep watching. Refresh only one time. So if you see the purple box on top of the chat box, you are going to receive the stream drops. All right? Make sense? Refresh only once. If you see the purple box on top of the chat box, you will receive the stream drops. All right? I think we got it.
Yeah, we'll occasionally remind players over time.
Yes. So let's get back into Magneto.
Okay. Start with Magneto. So we're going to go back. Metal Crusher, the skill we left off on. So again, he uses his metal abilities to manipulate metal to bring its steel beams up from the ground.
Yes.
And then crushes them together to cause paralysis. Fourth skill is the Missile Deflect. This is one of my personal favorites. Missiles come in from the sky, repels them up, and then as they rain down on the enemy, does that. Take a look at that one more time.
I mean, that's classic Magneto. It's also very scary.
Well, again, when missiles come at you from the sky, they stop, thrown up in the air, and then come straight down. It's a power move, as they say.
Yeah.
Fifth
It's
skill.
a flex.
It's a metal flex. No, that doesn't exist. I apologize for that bad joke. Next is the metallic mayhem. See some up from the sky, turns into a giant ball, and then it explodes into metallic debris. Take a look at that skill one more time.
Whoa.
Metal's up, ball comes down.
Okay.
Boom.
Yeah, you know what? That's the flex.
And that is Magneto.
Very good.
Next uniform on the list is actually going to be for Wolverine.
Cool. So he has a very classic look about him, doesn't he?
He does. This is his classic uniform.
The old brown and gold. Oh, I like that his skill buttons match too.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so Wolverine's all set to go.
Yeah.
You can see basic attack. So Wolverine has only three new skills that have been added for this uniform. Starting with the dive dash. Dive dash actually has a stun item stat mixed into it. Take a look at that one more time.
Okay.
Jumps in the air and then slashes down. One more time because we can. Next new skill that has been added is referred to as the Feral Instinct.
Ooh. Whoa. Oh, I like that uppercut he threw.
Mm-hmm. Where he just comes in, slashes the enemies. Let's go ahead and let's get more enemies that are crowded together in a group.
Love that Wolverine uppercut.
And the fifth skill that's on the list is referred to as Eviscerate. Take a look at it. That's a lot of scratches.
There's a lot. It just doesn't end. It's
No.
like the feral cat of moves.
So the developers actually had a special note. I'm going to reset it for a brief moment. So the developers actually left a special note regarding this character, and it's that his third and fifth newly added skill can actually be canceled at any time and when they're canceled, the skill, or at least the final hit from that skill, can still be carried on. So it's a great way to chain moves in.
Okay.
So that said, we're going to use their recommended skill rotation.
Let's do it.
All right, starting with Eviscerate with the fifth skill.
It's so long. it just goes and goes.
Yeah, well, the fourth skill and the third skill.
Oh, nice.
And then the first skill.
I love it when it's aerial.
Mm-hmm. And because the third and fifth skill continue to move, you can actually cancel out link moves together because the fifth and third skill will still keep on going. And that does it for Wolverine.
All right, so are we gonna look at Nimrod?
Here we are.
Okay.
So Nimrod. So Nimrod is actually not a new character. He's actually is a Sentinel who was given the new uniform for Nimrod. So what can you tell us about Nimrod?
Well, Nimrod is a Sentinel.
He's
a Sentinel from the future. He is very powerful. If you
Very
thought a
big,
Sentinel was powerful, this one is more powerful.
Mhm.
He is an antagonist of the mutants in House of X. And in case you're wondering about this costume, this uniform, it's very close to how he looks in the comics.
Yeah, the team were certainly proud when they brought him into the game as well.
Yes.
So let's take a look how he activates, how he works. So I personally just like the way he's a big guy, but just the amount of speed he has when he's running around.
For how huge he is?
Yeah. Yeah, I just thought that was pretty cool. So basic attack, again, he's an energy-based character. Universal.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
To open up, we're going to check out his first skill. This skill is referred to as the Defense Cutter. You see, he just comes in, slashes the enemy with some energetic blast, which actually causes some stun.
Nice.
Next is the second skill. It's referred to as the Target Neutralizer, which is kind of a buff because it actually increases your overall attack and speed.
Mm-hmm.
Third skill on the list is referred to as the Sentinel Shield.
Whoa.
So this is actually a defensive attack that also serves as a buff. So for a brief moment, it actually grants you damage immunity. Take a look at it again.
This is good when you're getting overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm. Also increases based on the attack that you're given. So nothing's happening now because currently no one is attacking.
Mm-hmm.
But we're just going to go ahead and continue speeding through it. So we're going to start next with the Natural Order. Jumps in the air, creates a giant beam. Take a look at that again.
It's not very natural, to be honest.
Cancel down to one more time.
Ooh.
There's a giant beam from the sky. Anybody caught in range, definitely going to be hit.
Yeah. Dunking on them.
Yep, decreases the enemy's defense. This is his fifth skill, which is one of his more powerful ones. This is the Complete Extinction. So what happens with this skill, you can see that two more Sentinels actually showed up. And these Sentinels actually mimic the same attacks your character currently is already using.
That's cool. And they are staying around.
Yeah, they're there for quite a bit. So we're going to go ahead and do that skill one more time. Take a look.
All right.
Sentinels come in.
So this is really upping up how powerful he is.
Yes, mutants beware, especially when Nimrod is involved.
And that's why he's a danger to the mutants.
That's right. So that's Nimrod that does it for the uniforms. Oh wait,
Does
but
it?
there is
Does it
there
though?
is one more
Does
uniform.
it? There's one more that we haven't seen yet.
So for those of you who are fans of Jean, which we know many players are, we have a new uniform for Jean, and that is for Marvel Girl.
That's right. So this is a classic look for Jean Grey.
That's right.
You know, Wolverine got his. Jean should get hers.
All right, so she has actually 4 skills that have been added to the list. Some skills are new, and some skills have actually been improved.
All right.
The tech notes is going to go ahead and give us just get us the skill rotations.
There we are. So the red ones are the new ones.
That's right. So the first new skill is the Psionic Sphere. You can see she causes just sphere to appear in the air, and once they latch onto the enemy, they actually explode, doing burn damage and also mind damage.
I mean, it's Jean.
It's Jean, so it only
It's
fair.
Jean.
It makes sense. The second skill isn't necessarily new. This is Mind Distortion. Time freezes the enemies. The third skill, which is new, is the Psionic Tornado, which comes in the air and hits the enemies with a tornado made out of psionic energy.
Were you going to say psychotic energy?
I was going to say psychotic
It's
energy.
psionic.
Say that one more time.
Psionic.
Psionic. Okay, we're actually.
Yes.
New word we're going to have to learn.
We're going to dub my voice over you.
We'll do that in the recap video.
Sounds good. Sounds normal.
Yep. Next, fourth skill is the Psionic Wave. That wasn't Psionic Wave. This is the Psionic Wave, which she dashes behind the enemy. So what's cool about this attack is actually it does implement manual control. So when she dashes the enemy, you can move about. See, this is all me.
That is a wave. So
Yes,
you're moving her around like that in the radius. Nice.
Yeah, take a look at that attack one more time, which actually binds and actually causes paralysis.
Yeah, Jean.
Next is the fifth skill, which is the Phoenix Awakening. Also, again, this skill isn't necessarily new. However, it does do mind damage. Also, an important thing to know about this character is that Jean's actually a universal character as opposed to a blast character with this outfit.
Interesting.
Right? And
I think some people have picked that up.
yes, and her T3, there isn't necessarily new with her T3, but let's go ahead and see how it looks with her new uniform.
That's right. You didn't expect this version of Jean to do this.
It just roasts all her enemies that's currently on the field, and there you go. And that, my friends, is Marvel Girl.
All right. Well, that was cool.
Is there anything more we have currently for this stream?
Yes, we have a new game mode.
That's right, folks. We have a new game mode that's currently been added to the game, and I believe you have a special message from the devs regarding what that new game mode is.
Yes, I
So
have a
before I
letter.
activate it, let's go ahead and read.
I have a letter from the developers regarding this new game mode. It's called Squad Battle, and I think it addresses a lot of the concerns that people have had. But I'm going to read it to you. This is the dev note. Total of 28 heroes can be advanced or awakened so far after the Tier 3 advancement and potential awakening systems have been added. However, there is an issue where only some powerful heroes are being used, while the rest are rarely utilized in other modes. That's the meta. Alright, back to it. New heroes, Tier 3, and potential awakenings are added every update. However, to encourage the use of newer heroes, they have to be more powerful than existing ones that are the ones that are mainly used in the most popular modes, such as World Boss, Alliance Battle, Alliance Conquest, etc. But there are limits to achieving this in MFF because it is so grounded in the Marvel universe. For example, a new hero should not necessarily be more powerful than Jean Grey, who is one of the strongest in the Marvel universe. This is true. So, we have been planning and preparing modes where each hero can be used in suitable situations. Squad Battle is one of those modes. Squad Battle is a new mode which consists of 6 leagues, from Minor to Vibranium, and has squads for each league. Players can battle only with heroes that meet the set requirements in each squad. Hero requirements become more difficult as players go up through higher leagues, which reduces the number of available heroes. But more rewards can be acquired, not required. Therefore, the stronger players grow their heroes that meet particular criteria, the better they become. We are planning and preparing new content where varying heroes can be used in different locations and modes. We hope you are excited and encourage our agents to provide us with feedback. So agents, it's on you now to play this and send the feedback.
That's right. So before we continue, let's go ahead and do a brief announcement regarding the ISR rewards.
I don't have that.
ISR rewards are still being done? That's right, yes.
Okay. So they are dropping randomly. You need to refresh and keep watching. Refresh only once. If you see the purple box on top of the chat box, you are going to receive the stream drops. I see a few of you have actually done this already. But I hope this helps clear things up.
Yes.
All right, but I want to see... Oh yes, there will be 4 rewards as well. So please stick around and get all 4. All right?
That's right.
All
Just to
right.
make sure, we want to make sure everyone gets the rewards as they're watching the stream.
We don't want it to be difficult, but, you know, let's try to get into the squad battle, though.
Yes.
So you know a little bit about how this works because you've played a couple times.
As you can see,
start
I
in the
have
minor
played a
league.
couple times just to test it out for our audience. Also make sure it doesn't necessarily crash or anything, or make sure we have no issues while playing the build. But just to recall with regards to the special message you actually talked about with regard to developers, the current issue is that we understand that concerns with many players is how there is a meta in the game where certain characters are always used.
Right.
But what happens to the rest of the characters aren't used as often? Well, the developers are aware of your concerns and they are working on that, not just for this game modes, but for future game modes later on.
Now listen, everyone. We've all done it. We've all just worked on characters that we happen to have as our personal favorites who aren't necessarily in the meta. Your favorites are back in action now.
Yes. So what's going to happen with this game mode is we plan to make more uses of the characters you don't use as often, so that you can give you incentive to actually use those characters as opposed to characters that everyone's already been using. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and take a look at this screen.
All right.
So as you mentioned, we have, I believe it was 6 leagues, starting from the lowest, which is minor leagues, and then moving up actually goes into Vibranium.
Vibranium is the highest league,
Yes,
as
right.
it is the strongest thing.
And you can see as the leagues go on, you'll see there's currently requirements that are pretty broad. For example, in this, the requirements of this one is just basic combat. So because I'm beginning this again, because I'm a beginning player with these, the current roster is pretty large for me to use.
Also, these characters are all leveled up pretty darn high.
To be fair, we did inject ourselves with this test account.
This
to
is
make
the
sure we were
test
given
account.
the best.
This is not any of our personal accounts.
No, so yeah, so they aren't. So they are different. But what's going to happen is the further along you advance in the league, it also means the more restrictions you're going to be having. So currently, again, I have a whole bunch of mutants I can choose from. But what's going to happen is the more I advance, the more requirements I'm going to be using. So for example, let's say I didn't level Punisher, but Punisher is going to be a requirement later on down the line. So that's going to mean, all right, well, now since I focus on other characters, I want to advance in this game mode, I'm going to have to work better on improving my Punisher. And so that gives you incentive to try characters that you haven't necessarily actually used before. So,
Or you rarely use.
Or rarely use. So players can look forward to that in the future. So with that said, let's going to go ahead and take a look. So I'm actually going to do characters I haven't used. So I've already done combat, I've already done blast. I'm going to go ahead and do speed.
Yeah.
So let's see what speed
I mean,
is.
did you already pick those 3?
I did.
Were you about to play?
I didn't, to be fair, I just selected the characters. I didn't necessarily play yet. So we're going to go ahead and have Mystique in there because she's new.
So you're going to have her be the leader.
That's right. As far as speed, let's go ahead and get Viper in there. We're going to move Daredevil. He's on the front star. And what's another character I could use? We're just using
Are you just picking new characters or random characters?
I'm just picking random characters just for the time being.
How about Rogue?
Do Rogue? Okay, so
I like Rogue.
Do Rogue, and I believe we'll get a team bonus from that, of course.
I like Rogue,
get the power of thieves. All right, let's go ahead and start. So as I go ahead and play, I'm actually going to go ahead and list off a couple new rules that's going to be implemented in this game mode.
Well, actually, okay, go ahead. I'll add after you.
You'll after me? Okay.
Yes. So you're going to want to collect the spheres.
That's right. And why do we collect the spheres?
Well, I have some more from the devs. Enemies and heroes are caught in what is known as time freezing for a set time during squad battle. If the player acquires the spheres fallen on the ground before the effect is activated, the nullify gauge fills up and the player can defeat enemies without being attacked during the duration of time freezing. Therefore, the key is to defeat countless enemies and earn high points by acquiring as many spheres as possible. You're going to want those spheres because during that time mode, it gives you an extra advantage.
That's right. So if you notice on the top right-hand corner, it says own the protective light, and as the more spheres I collect based by how many enemies I kill, the more that meter goes up. So what's going to happen is when the time freezing element actually comes into play, because I have all these orbs that I've already collected, that should make me immune. However, my enemies will be victim to it, which gives me a free time to just start damaging enemies.
Yes. it's almost like
I should not have pushed through.
it's free. It's free time for you to damage them without any impunity.
Mm-hmm. So this is only the current round.
Why don't you switch up characters?
That's an excellent idea. Let's go and switch to Viper. I just want to
Well,
drop that
I
skill.
want to see this.
All right, we're gonna do
Okay. Okay, now Viper.
And the player's asking with regards to the rewards. Currently, the rewards are still currently being worked on, so we won't necessarily have any information on exactly what the rewards will be. So we're just going to ask that you be patient with us until like the build, eventually this game one actually occurs on the live build.
You got the battle points.
All right, we're out to round two.
All right. Well, your characters are looking good. You
I
only
actually
lost
forgot
a little
my skill
bit
rotation for Viper. Sorry about that.
on Mystique, but Rogue is still ready to use. Viper's still mostly full.
I like playing as Viper.
Do you?
We're going to go ahead and switch up to Rogue.
Okay.
Let's collect those orbs.
Yeah.
As
Time
you can
is
see,
being
the
warped.
time has just been frozen. So we're
Let's do
gonna
the time warp again.
that was my joke that you stole.
I too have seen that thought in my mind.
I'm going to switch back to Mystique. Use your skill rotations, which again, her skill rotation is actually 3, 5, 4, and 1.
Nice.
So in order to use those skills, I need enemy to attack me so I can use that skill, but I have the skills under cooldown right now, so I can't necessarily use it. And the time freezing has already occurred, so this gives us time to start decimating enemies, or eviscerating enemies, but I'm not Wolverine, so I can't use that joke.
I mean, Wolverine drops by for a second.
Alright, so far so good. I'm actually so 20 seconds to reach that. As you can see on the top, on the upper corner, that's the score I currently have. I don't think I'm going to make it to round 3.
Maybe. Keep trying.
Okay, 11 seconds. I think I can get her skill rotation out. Alright, let's try this.
Maybe.
Yeah, oh no. Okay, we have it.
Well, you know. Practice
That's not
makes
good.
perfect.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to make it to round 2 on this one.
Alright, end battle.
Or round 3. I'm going to see. So currently, the current rewards are currently being worked on. We plan to have more information for you later on. So I've currently done it. I want to see how you currently currently go.
It's really easy for me to play this and talk at the same time.
I know, right? But this time I'm going to be commenting you. So we're going to go ahead and have this. Do we want to say any special messages for those who are joining us for the first time regarding ISR rewards?
We're good.
We're
mean,
good?
the ISR is dropping randomly, so you're going to want to refresh. Please only refresh once. You will see the purple box on top of the chat box when you are going to receive the stream drops. All right, let's go into the squad battle.
Right, so what's going to happen is we're going to both do a round each. So you're going to go ahead and play a round, and as you can see, there's currently scores listed there. As you can see, for my combat, I currently have a score of 91,000. For blast, I currently have 485,000.
That seems good.
And then I had 294. So we're going to have you do whatever you want, and then I'm going to go ahead and try to beat your score.
What? Really?
Yes. So these are for universal characters. So go ahead and you're going to try the best you can. I will comment you. I'll actually read comments based off from the community. So if you have any words of encouragement, go ahead and put them in the comments, and I will share them.
That's a big ask.
To Kim. So we're going to go ahead and try this. So go ahead and select your characters.
Yeah.
No Nimrod, huh?
I wanted Marvel Girl.
That's a
I wanted Marvel Girl. Well, you can still pick him. I forgot her skill rotation.
Her skill rotation actually it's going to be 5, 3, 2, 4, and 1.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, like a countdown.
5, 3, 2, 4, 1.
Oh, almost a countdown. Get those spheres. I forgot about getting the spheres.
If you have any words of encouragement, let me know, and I'll go ahead and share them.
No, please. You're just gonna psych me out, which is ironic because I'm Jean Grey.
One player suggested we should have picked Rogue alternative costume. That would have been a great idea.
Yeah, that would have been a great idea.
In this build.
Whoops. Oh no, now I'm in the time warp. Now you.
Alright, so far you're doing so good. You're going to need those spheres.
I know, I keep forgetting about them. There's just a lot going on, and I keep forgetting what my objective is. It's just like real life and why I see those anxiety demons. Okay, time
so
warp,
far
time
you're
warp.
okay. It's okay. You do have enough orbs to last you from the attack.
Okay.
Yes, now use this time to your advantage.
What's up, jerks?
You're about to okay. The time.
Here
warp
we
is
go.
done. Okay,
oh,
that's
it's
good.
over. Oh, I shouldn't have used that at that time. It looks cool though. All of you kneel. Wait, that's not what Jean says. Okay.
Not bad. You're doing good so far.
Yeah, it's doing all right.
You are gonna need your orbs soon.
I don't see them.
You're gonna start killing enemies to get those orbs.
Okay.
Oh, you have 2 seconds left though.
Oh no, no. Oh, I did okay. I thought I wasn't.
Well, you're still going because that was round 2.
All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. Get those orbs. Orbs, orbs, orbs. Everybody. Orbs, 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 orbs. Orbs. Destruction. Orbs. Oh no. Oh no. No, I missed it.
Far?
Darn it, I wanted that last one.
Yeah, as you're playing, I'm going to go ahead and remind players regarding the ISR reward. So for those of you who are just joined us, if you have refreshed already, there's no need to really refresh again. If you've been joining the stream.
I'm not listening to you, Cage. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I don't need. Just go ahead and just focus on. I'll go ahead and communicate with the players this time.
Maybe I should just
think
it instead
and the
of saying
ISR
it.
rewards are actually dropping randomly. There should be 4 rewards.
4 total. A boom.
See, Eric actually got the
Give me
4-star
your
hero
spears.
box. Congratulations, Eric.
Give me them spears. Want 'em.
One player actually saying he got 3 rewards. That's good.
Get ready to see the Phoenix.
Alright, not doing bad.
Doing
15 seconds left.
okay.
How well can you do?
Oh no, no. Spears. Give me your spears. Give them to me. What do I do? I want them.
I see Jed just asked saying thank you. Well, you're welcome, Jed. We're glad we were able to.
Oh, I made it to round 3.
We made it to round 3. Where you're fighting
Oh
Sulfur.
no. Whoa. He's naked.
So why don't you go ahead and actually alternate characters this time?
You just want me to lose.
I do.
Oh no. Oh jeez.
So as you're playing, we're going to go ahead and remind players. So there are currently 4 ISR awards that will be available during the stream.
Woo!
And
I want to be Jean.
yeah, so for those of you, after the stream, what's going to happen is that again, there will be 4 ISR rewards, and after the stream ends, there will be a teaser that we will be playing for about like 10 minutes, and during that time, the ISR rewards will be available during that time.
Right, that's to give everyone more time to collect all the rewards. So just leave it on, get those rewards. You know, I was doing way better as Jean. I think your strategy is rude, frankly. I want to be her again.
I think you got it.
I want.
Why don't you go ahead and switch to Shadow Shell?
No, why don't you make me? I'm really enjoying her. Plus, she's new.
I see Muhammad's talking about Jean's uniform being the best. It is. It's one of my personal favorites because again, it's based off of one of her original costumes in the comics.
If I could have had Wolverine in this, I would have. Also in his original costume. Prepare for the time warp. Prepare for the Phoenix warp.
See, Daniel's saying he's received all the rewards, so we're certainly happy you managed to get all the rewards, Daniel.
I hope everyone gets that opportunity.
Yeah, and Wombo actually said he got the 300 crystals, so congratulations. We're happily glad you managed to get that.
Uh-oh. Look out. Okay. Sphere time, right?
Yeah.
You're all sphere fodder for me.
David mentioned that, yeah, Captain Marvel will need her actual, her uniform, first like her endgame uniform to be more useful, which is exactly right.
That's true.
Unfortunately, a lot of the uniforms weren't added in this.
I'm
this
done.
build.
To be fair, I did better than you.
Yeah. So once again, as far as players with regards to the rewards, again, the rewards are still being worked on. So yeah, none of the rewards that are currently being seen, if they were seen, are may be in the final version. So
you named this account Page Tester?
I did. I mean, like, if I'm going to test the account, someone's got to.
I mean, I'm part of this too, my friend.
Why not make an homage to myself? Make myself more.
I guess someone's got to.
Well, you didn't play this account, hence why I named it Cage.
Okay, did you want to play the next one?
Okay, so I'll go ahead and do the next one myself. You can go ahead and respond to any feedback the characters have regarding the update. So currently, as I'm currently going to go ahead.
I want to ask the viewers what you think so far about this update. What do you like so far? What do you have suggestions on what we should try out? I mean, it's all open.
I'll see this. I'm gonna add the Warriors of the Sky because I can.
Except for one.
What I do?
Actually, they're all different types.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there will be rewards for squad battle, but that's not finalized in this build, so it doesn't really make sense for us to talk about it.
That makes sense. I'm just going to go ahead and add some kind of the characters that have been added in this update. The only issue is because there are so many. It's difficult to keep track of them.
There's over 200 characters in the full game, everyone. That means a lot of scrolling and staring for you.
It does. I'm just trying to find.
So the requirement is superhero?
Yes, just superhero, yeah.
Okay, so that's different than the types we were discussing
that's
before.
Right. My mind's just drawing blank and I'm trying to find.
So just no heroes. Villains, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
But I can't find you.
Excuse me.
You can go ahead. If any of the players have any comments,
all right.
You can go ahead.
Sorry, I should stop staring at what Cage is doing and actually talk to you more, everyone.
This nonsense is going on.
So there are 4 ISR in Stream Awards. We will have a teaser player video playing for 10 minutes after the stream. And that purpose,
I'm just gonna be
1, you can look at the teaser video. 2, and most importantly, you can use that time to get the in-stream rewards if you join late or if you needed help getting that. So everyone, I hope it works out for everyone.
Due to time,
you are taking a long time to choose
I am. I'm just going to go ahead. I'm just going to jump straight in. I was hoping to be strategic, but due to time, I'm just going to go ahead and just jump with what I have. So all
right. So this will be our last squad battle. So you better do
you recall what
a great job.
Do you recall what your score was?
Nope. I made it to round 3, but we can go back to the front page and see.
So I wasn't paying attention for my Sharon Rogers because she was not ranked up in this build.
Yeah.
And so she died within the first hit.
Whoa, level 9.
Yeah.
Page,
so
Sharon's one of the strongest or highest ranked ones in my.
But this goes, if anything, this could be used as a life lesson for our users. So again, if you want to make sure that all your characters are usable, level them up for this game mode so that they can be of use. And because I didn't have enough orbs of light, I was susceptible to the time freeze.
Alright, so someone is asking why we aren't showing the new characters in this mode. That is because of the different requirements that are set.
That's right.
And some of them were used previously. So, this is what we're seeing right now. Though it is nice to go back to old favorites, because I think what's cool about squad battle is you're not necessarily focused on the
characters
meta.
such as the meta, yes. So again, the whole purpose of this game mode is so that
it brings back new life to characters that you maybe haven't used in a while.
First, that does it for Angel. I'm going to go ahead and switch to Kitty Pryde. I actually haven't used Kitty Pryde in a while. So I may be out of touch with her skill rotation.
Well, you definitely don't have it in front of you.
Many players will go ahead and share that info with us.
All right, I'm not sure they would know either. That is a challenge.
In battle, so I actually did not make it to the end.
Well,
so
okay.
that was on me. So I had a million. Actually, wow. So I had only 1,000,000 points. I'm actually not 1,000,000.
I'm sorry. I'm your friend. I won't clown on you.
I'm actually curious. Well, now I can actually go ahead and see what your score was in the previous one. However, you did make it to the 3rd round. So I currently had a total score of 98,000. You had a score of 294.
No, that's you.
That's me.
That's me.
You did better than me in that previous one for the speed battle.
I did.
Right. So Kim, what did we review today?
We reviewed me schooling you at squad battle.
Yes.
And what else could there possibly be? Just kidding. We had the House of X update focusing on mutant characters. New characters included Mystique, Professor X, and Mr. Sinister.
That's right.
New uniforms. There were 4 of them, everyone. We had one for Wolverine. It was awesome. We had one for Nimrod. It was comic accurate. That's a costume for the Sentinel. He is Nimrod. Just to be clear. We have one for Magneto. That is also how he looks in these comics. And we have one for Marvel Girl. That's Jean Grey in her original look. Lastly, we also have Squad Battle, which is this new mode that is able to help us utilize old friends and change it up a little bit.
That's right. And with this game mode, because of the players' concerns regarding old characters, there will be new content in the future to make sure all players will be able to use characters that haven't been used for a while, or characters that haven't been given much attention. Because again, there's over 200 characters in the game. We want to make sure that everyone, all the characters.
There's over 200 characters. Why would you stick to just 6? You know.
Yeah. So we want to be able to give players a chance to use the characters and make them more.
Why limit yourself?
Be able to implement them.
All right, everyone. So this is going to be the end of this stream. However, we are sticking on 10 full minutes of the teaser video, and that purpose is so you can get the ISRs if you don't already have them. Good luck to you, and thank you so much for joining us. Cage, sign off.
So long, agents.
So long, agents.